survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. Just like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the pullover, let's park in politics. This the pullover, let's park in politics. I say this the pullover, let's park in politics.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We parking and politicking tonight, man. That's what's up. Yo, you know what, my G? I want to get this out here right quick, man. Let me, before I introduce our guests and myself, of course. My G, you know, I heard through the grapevine that I interview nobodies, man. What do you say about that, bro?
That you interview nobodies?
Yeah, that's the consensus of the Lockoutmen podcast show, that we interview nobodies, man. I mean, you know. Hey,
listen, I mean, I don't know about everybody else, but I wouldn't be on here if you was interviewing nobodies. You know what I'm saying? And before, you know what I'm saying, you start recording and stuff like that, the people you named was some heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? So no, push that to the wayside. You shouldn't even get the energy, need bring that back up.
There you go. That's what's up. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, you shouldn't even get the energy to get it. You know what I'm saying? Even to bring that back up, that you interview nobody. That's ridiculous, man.
I just want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, because I was kind of feeling down, my G. I was like, when I heard it, I was like, But you know, with people, you know, with good people like you and everybody else that's in the Lockoutmen circle, man, they keep me going. They keep me, you know, they keep me stress free. That's what I like, man. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show, where we park in politics with all our guests. You know what I'm saying? I am your humble host, Lockoutmen, and tonight's guest needs no introduction. You guys wear his gear. He's all over the Instagram. Y'all wear his gear. Haitian Empress shouted him out, and he's here tonight. 18Wheeling. What's going on, my G?
Not much. Cool.
All right, so hopefully we have a good show tonight, because, you know, right now I'm bumping off of the Love's premium Wi-Fi right now, so, you know, I might have to bounce back onto my T-Mobile joint, but everything's cool though. We can see each other. I can see you. The people can see me. Yo, you guys give me a thumbs up rush when y'all come up in this building, man. So, my G, man, where you at right now?
I'm at the house. I'm in what's that? Winter Haven, Florida.
You down in Florida?
I'm in Florida.
Man,
I just moved from North Carolina probably about maybe 6 months ago.
Man, what was the allure of Florida from North Carolina, my G?
I mean, the weather. I mean, everything here. I mean, it's the only state that I noticed that's open.
I heard. Wait a minute. I heard Disneyland is still closed though.
Like I said, I've been here about 5 or 6 months. We haven't been to Disneyland, but we've been to like all the little like the what's that Disney Springs and Universal what's that City Walk and all that kind of stuff right there. But as far as going into any parks, I haven't been to any one of those yet. I ain't saying they closed, but I haven't been to. I don't think they closed. I want to say the joint in California is closed for sure.
Okay. Now you mentioned the City Walk.
Right.
Tell me that, you know, when you went to Universal, bro, tell me you got on the Incredible Hulk ride. You had to get on that, right?
Yeah. I've done that years ago. Yeah, years ago. We've been coming down here for years, man, and that was another reason for the move, man. But I've done the Incredible Hulk, you know, a couple times. Yeah.
Man, that ride is so fucking sweet, man. It rolls you down and push you up in the tunnel.
Yeah, it's a smooth ride. Yeah.
Ooh, man, that was so sweet. Only got to ride it once. Well, I rode it twice, but once only being down there. But I got to get back down to Florida. Since I've been a truck driver, I've been down to Florida several times, man.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was out here, I wanted to come here. Every load, I wanted to come to Florida.
You said
Pay
every
for it coming out though.
You said every load coming to Florida.
Every load coming to Florida. When I was out, you know what I'm saying, doing company stuff, or even, you know what I'm saying, once I got my own truck and stuff like that. Listen, every load I want to go to Florida. Like I said, you pay for it coming out because it's cheap coming out of here. If you find anything, it's probably better to deadhead out of here.
When I came up out of there, I had to deadhead up to like
Savannah.
I had to deadhead a little bit. Savannah, that's Georgia, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I don't know if it was Savannah, but it was Georgia that I had to come up to,
right,
in order to get up out of there or get some good loads to come up out of there. All right, my G. So life before trucking, man. What's your background? Where you came from, my G?
I guess immediately before trucking, they probably kind of forced me into it, man. Like I said, I ended up running into some trouble. I ended up doing like a 3-year bid. Got out, then had a little work release job or whatever, right? At a little spot in High Point, like a little usual typical warehouse job where they pretty much slaving you. You know what I'm saying? I think we did about maybe 6 days a week, 12 to 15-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? And I was at top pay at probably $8-9 type of joint. You know what I'm saying? So looking for a better change, and of course I know I'm a felon, so ain't too much I can pretty much do. So I pretty much walked out of there. Matter of fact, back up in the story a little bit. When I first got out, I got into some real estate. I had a rental property, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of knew I had that to kind of fall back on rental property. I kind of just used that as my savings plan. So then I went to truck driving school. After I came out of truck driving school, sold the house, you know what I'm saying? Some family put in, he kind of invested in me and stuff like that right there. Bought the first truck, and it was, you know what I'm saying? And we went off from there. Okay. This was back in 2000. So I got my license in 2016. By 2017, we was in our truck. By summer 2017, we was in it.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So let's go back a little bit farther, man. Sure. You did a 3-year bid, man. What happened?
Yeah, I was a white collar guy, man. I did a lot of cloning, you know what I'm saying, credit cards, counterfeit money, anything, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing.
You was trying to do the Flintstone thing, trying to make that quick buck back in the day.
Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. I never heard it called the Flintstone thing, but you know, maybe that's the new term for it.
You know how Fred Flintstone always liked to get rich quick schemes. You know what I'm saying? Him and Barney try to do the get rich quick schemes. And that's how it was with me too, man. I mean, you know, I hustled like damn near all my life before I got into trucking. So, you know, I'm not going to say trucking saved my life, but it alleviated a lot of ills.
You said you was hustling. What was you doing?
Shit, I was the CD DVD man. I was the
one. Okay, cool. So you weren't doing that to pretty much get you jammed up and nothing?
Yeah, I was the one that come up in the barber shop like CDs, DVDs. What's up? 3 for 10, 3 for 10, 5 for 20. What's going on, y'all? What y'all need? I got it.
Okay.
I got it. You know, a couple of guys that was doing it. You know, they did kind of get jammed up on that privacy shit. You know, that federal privacy shit, but
right.
I was lucky enough not to get jammed up on that shit, man.
Good.
So before that, you're from where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama, man. I moved from Birmingham when I was probably I'll say maybe 8-9 years old. We moved to Charlotte, and then Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we pretty much moved to Greensboro, and then I was in Greensboro ever since until, like I said, up to about 5 or 6 months ago.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So again, before trucking, you know, and you know, before you got into the skirmish and everything, when you came out, you said you was doing little odd jobs here and there.
Yeah. After I came out of prison, like I said, I had the work release job. You know, I don't know if you're familiar now, but when you get down to maybe like your last year, maybe even last 6 months, sometimes even 2 years. They hook you up with a little job on the outside or whatever, right? And I was working there like a warehouse job, and I was the only inmate there. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of, I guess, benefits and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, most situations wouldn't have. Like I said, I had a cell phone. I talked to my old lady. She brought me food and stuff like that. It was a sweet little gig, I mean, for prison. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, got out, you know what I'm saying, and held that job down, you know what I'm saying? And once I got out, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, of course, I didn't have anything coming in. So I pretty much stayed with that right there. My old lady, I think she was working at social services and stuff like that, so for the city. So we pretty much kept doing that right there. But of course, you always had the ambitions to kind of do more. And I knew that job wasn't going to get me there. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of people was, you know what I'm saying, in prison was talking about, you know what I'm saying, truck drive. You go in any yard in prison, everybody got the CDL book and all this kind of stuff in the third.
You know what? I'm beginning to understand. Because a lot of guys that came out of prisons from doing, you know, a little bit of bids and all like that. That's where they got the thing from, the interest from.
Yeah, we make the best truck drivers, man. We the best hustlers out here on the road, man.
Damn it, man. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna have to drop the bomb for that. All right, so why, you know, you mind if I tip on your prison stay? How was it?
Sure. What's your question?
All right, so what was it? I'm a fan of The Wire, so they said the only time that you do your bid is when you first go in, and then when you come out, you only do 2 days. But on your way in there, man, what was it like the first day? You know,
like I said, I ain't no going in and out of prison type of guy. To me, the county in North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, Guilford County, they call it Guilty County. That's probably a little bit more worse than prison. The reason why is because it was so overcrowded. Like I said, in Guilford County, in the county jail, man, it was probably a space for it's probably supposed to have been maybe 15 people in that pod. It was probably maybe 32, 34 at any given time. I mean, so people are sleeping in the hallways, on the tables, on the floors. So everybody getting frustrated and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying, everybody fighting, you know what I'm saying, over trays and food, yada yada yada, you know, stuff like that right there. So that was pretty much more or less, I'll say, the hard time. But I had already got sentenced, so I'm pretty much just sitting there waiting on the bus ride to go to prison. Once you get to prison, of course, it's like anything else. It's like I mean, I don't want to say the fear of the unknown or something like that, but you know, you're not sure what you're walking into, you know, stuff like that right there. But at the end of the day, you don't know none of these guys. So like I said, I was in there at the beginning. Of course, you show a lot of teeth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing no smiling in there, none of that. But after a while, you're gonna get accustomed to it. You're gonna realize this is where you're gonna be at. This is your house. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stories you hear, you know what I'm saying, from people that's going in and out doing bids and stuff like that, man. A lot of these guys they just tough guys and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Or they trying to say stuff to impress a lot of women and yada yada yada, man. It's a lot of times, man, these people in there chilling because most people got a release date. Everybody trying to get to the house, man. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some camps where it could go down at. You know what I'm saying? And I was probably at, maybe throughout my whole 3-year bid, I was probably at one camp where it probably could have went down there. You know what I'm saying? But most of them joints was chill. Like my last 18 months, man, we was pretty much on a camp, man. They had a clothesline there. You know what I'm saying? They running basketball tournaments and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking around drinking Pepsis and eating ice cream. So, I mean, besides, you know what I'm saying, it was really like a summer camp. It was just no women there, so of course, just except the COs. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't the worst. And then, like I said, I got a good support system, man. So I never really felt this thing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I got people on the outside that support me and writing me. I'm getting visits. You know, so I see my kids every weekend, see my old lady every weekend. So, like I said, it was something to get through, but I needed it. I needed the mental reset.
Conjugal visits with your wife or your female friend?
No, I wouldn't go as far and say it was no conjugal visit. I think that's TV, unless there's something back in the day or something like that. I wasn't in one of those positions. Yeah, I wasn't in one of those spots. No.
You say you wasn't privy to that, huh?
No.
What's going on? Haitian Empress is in the building. What's going on with ya? So During the bid there, you said definitely not like don't do a lot of smiling. You just pretty much stayed, your advice for anybody that's going in is pretty much stay to yourself and just try to hold that front until it's time to get up.
If your plan is to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, get up out of there in a short period of time, man. Like I said, most people would pretty much say, you know what I'm saying, you scared or this, that, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, I got something going on at the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of these guys that keep coming back, a lot of you be surprised, man. They enjoy bragging about this ain't their first rodeo or yada, yada, yada. That just pretty much means you just keep getting caught doing the same thing over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no fool by no means. You know what I'm saying? I realized, like, yo, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Like I said, so like I said, it wasn't the worst experience, but like I said, I needed the mental reset, man. I needed the mental reset.
Too much stuff that was going on that you just needed. You just needed that spanking to put you back in.
Absolutely. And some people need a little bit more of a spanking because some people continue to go back and forth, and then after the third joint, they pretty much realize, like, you know what, this is enough for me.
All right, so in the joint, you came across trucking.
Yeah, but it wasn't even to my forefront. It was just something in the back of my mind. To be honest, it wasn't like that was my plan when I got out. Like I said, when I was in there, I soaked up all the real estate I could. Like I said, I got all the books in that I can read, you know what I'm saying, as far as owner financing properties and getting your credit together and building business credit and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I learned all that stuff through books, man. And when I got out, you know what I'm saying, I put it to, you know what I'm saying, to use. And lo and behold, like I said, it works. Like I said, I mean, I'm a novice investor, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not like a big time guy, nothing like that. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, real estate, that whole owner financing stuff, I got my first property maybe, I got out in March. By April of my birthday that next month, you know what I'm saying, I had a rental property that I was able to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, fix up and rent. You know what I'm saying? They wanted 20 for it. I pretty much, you know what I'm saying, talked them down to 12. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it was, like I said, so I got that right there. Got some renters, tenants, and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to kind of rent the property from me. Right. And then this time right here, I started transitioning and started realizing, okay, it's something else I want to do. And trucking just started to come to the forefront now because real estate was kind of like it was a slow grind for me at that time. It was real slow money. Okay,
so it is true to go into prison. I guess the best saying to what the guy said, you had to go into prison to learn to be straight with the hustle gang and everything, right?
I would say so. I mean, you ain't got to go in there, but some of us need it, man. Believe it or not, man, you go in there, you ain't got to worry about all of your problems that you quote unquote have on the outside, as far as, you know what I'm saying, taking care of your family or taking care of yourself or keeping the lights on. All that stuff is taken care of now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so all you gotta do is pretty much go in there. Either, you know, most people go in there either come a better criminal or they come a better person. You know what I'm saying, when they come out. You know what I'm saying? So, and prison's like a melting pot of ideas. It's like a melting pot of ideas, believe it or not, man. You go in there, you could pretty much find anybody that has done anything under the sun, whether it be lawyers, stockbrokers, real estate, people that sold. I was a guy that was sleeping next to me, a Russian guy, whatever, right? Real well-spoken guy, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? He was selling 20 kilos every week. You know what I'm saying? You would never think it. Spoke 20 languages, everything. Well-up-kept guy. You know what I'm saying? So anything under the sun, you pretty much trying to learn legally or illegally, then in prison, they're going to give you all this information for free because we ain't got nothing to do but walk the yard. It's pretty much, I mean, it could be about structured as, you know what I'm saying, you can about say it's compared to college for free, technically.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right.
It ain't what's up, but I mean, if you have to go there, make the best of it.
No, I'm not saying that's what's up as far as trying to get there. Fuck that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but while you there, you used the time that was available to you, and you kept yourself structured as far as, you know, what you want. You didn't come back. You didn't come back out here to the streets and get back into all that bullshit. You're honestly somebody that can, you know, that's in jail right now could actually look up to you because you doing the damn thing out here now.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, you got to know what's in you. Most people, you know what I'm saying, and I said you'll hear this a lot in prison. Everybody that was selling dope, this, that, and the third, and this ain't knocking nobody's hustle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, I'm a hustle, this, that, and the third. But if you take that away from them, they you know what I'm saying, they lose their balls, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, you know what I'm saying. It's almost like they can't find their way. You know what I'm saying? If you really know how to hustle, you can pretty much go in any position, anywhere, and be able to create, you know what I'm saying, an income out of it. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they stop selling dope, you know what I'm saying? They lose all kinds of backbone and everything. I was at the work release job with guys that was in there and been selling dope for years, you know what I'm saying? But now they out here with this guy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much about calling him a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They taking it. You know what I'm saying? I told you we was at top pay at $8 and $9. Yeah. Well,
Man. So now that you're out, of course you got the felon jacket on your back. How hard was it for you to get into trucking after you got your license and everything?
Okay. All right. Well, after I got my license, I ended up I went to Trans Am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard of Trans Am. I went to Trans Am. They flew me out. Yeah. They flew me out to Olathe, Kansas. You know what I'm saying? Trans Am, they gonna treat you real nice out there because they about to pretty much drag you. So I went to Trans Am. I probably stayed maybe 2 weeks with them. Like I said, I went on the road with the trainer and stuff like that. Came back, decided, you know what I'm saying, no, this ain't the giddy up for me, because they want you to do the whole all 48, and it was just, I'm hearing other friends that was out there before, and they was saying like, yo, man, like after they pretty much take the truck payment from you and stuff like that, weekly and stuff like that, man, you might end up with $200-$300. I mean, I heard guys that was saying that, you know what I'm saying, like this just horror stories, you know, and any type of lease purchase is usually kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of messed up like that. But anyways, so I left there, and like I said, my first year, I up and down with this whole trucking thing, because again, this wasn't at the forefront of my ideas. So I stayed there 2 weeks at Trans Am, came back home, chilled out, you know what I'm saying, all over. And this was in March. Chilled out until like June, July. Went to another company in Atlanta called CT Trucking, or CT Transportation or something. It's a flatbed joint. I stayed there maybe 2 months. You know what I'm saying? This flatbed joint ain't for me, yada yada. Man, you know, right. I'm familiar with flatbed.
Flatbed is a young man's game, in my opinion.
I don't know, man. Flatbed, it ain't worth them extra little 2-3 cents they paying you. It ain't worth it to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so left that joint. Like I said, again, I'm still not all the way into this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So after that right there, that's when I started to feel. So I started looking for another job. That's when that felony started to kick in. Now everywhere I'm applying, they pretty much running that felony jacket on me. Like, yo, we ain't gonna deal with you. No. Your felony got to be this amount of time. And I mean, I went through that for months. And then right in my backyard was a company called Trucking right there in Eaton, North Carolina.
Yeah, you know, I did a Made to Call video on them.
Oh, on Mapes. Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, I'm saying. I called them, you know what I'm saying? And by this time right here, when I get you on the phone, I'm pretty much telling you, yo, I'm already a felon. I don't want to waste your time or my time, because I didn't pretty much been told no or not, or get all the way to the, you know what I'm saying, to orientation, and they send me back home. So I tell them, the lady was like, listen, we don't care nothing about your personal business. You got a license, you know what I'm saying? Come out here and start Monday. So yeah, so that was good. So at that time right there, I pretty much made it serious. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to stay here 6 months. I'm going to grind. And in 6 months, I'm going to buy me a truck. Because I figure, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm good enough to do it for the man, yada, 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 I can figure this out on my own. 6 months to the day, not even paying attention to it. That's why a lot of things, like you said, man, you speak certain things into existence, man. 6 months to the day, man. I was pulling into it maybe. It was probably like maybe 12 a.m., you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to hurry up and get there, you know what I'm saying, to kind of drop that last little load on the yard so you can get paid for that pay period. You know how that go. But anyways, to the date, whatever, I pulled out of there, got back home, bought a truck, and that was it.
Damn, you yeah. I mean, the same day. What was it? How when you brought your truck, did you go to like a company to lease it, or you?
No. What happened was like I said, prior to me pretty much pulling their truck into the yard that night, knowing this was my last night or whatever. Prior to that or whatever, I'll say maybe a couple weeks, maybe even a month before, a lady that was going to church with my old lady and everything called us. Knew we was pretty much looking for a truck. Her husband had just bought one, never drove the joint, just pretty much had it in a yard or whatever. I guess decided he bought the truck and then decided he don't want to drive no more for whatever reason. So he called us and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, Kev, we know y'all looking for a truck, yada yada yada. We got one, you know what I'm saying. We need 20 grand for the joint. At the time, I ain't got no 20 grand, you know what I'm saying. I got a little house in High Point, you know what I'm saying. I was able to cash out a little bit, but I'm still short. So I was like, well, listen, let me give you maybe like a 5 or a 7 and then kind of make payments on the joint. No, we need to hold 20. Cool. I put that out of my mind. The lady ended up going to my old lady's dad and tells him like, yo, well, we trying to sell a truck, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? You know anybody want to get it. Whole time, you know what I'm saying? My old lady dad was like, well, shoot, you know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, put that play together for y'all, this, that, and the third. So a lot of times, like I said, well, I try to tell people, man, whatever it is you're planning on doing, continue to do it, because people gonna see your works and you'd be surprised, man, where your blessings just come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you're not even expecting. Like stuff will just it'll just come out of nowhere. Like, cause it wasn't that me and my old lady was communicating to her parents like, yo, we about to go buy a truck. This our business. We pretty much saying like, yo, we about to cash out 401k, sell this house, do whatever we need to do, you know what I'm saying, to get this bread up, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and get us a truck. Lo and behold, like I said, I want to say I came in on a Friday or something like that. That Wednesday before that, the truck was sitting in my yard. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much all I had to do is pretty much, it was almost like, this is safe for, you know what I'm saying, whoever listening. It's almost like he just fronted me to work and I pretty much just had to pay back the joint on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, most
this from your girl's father?
Yeah. And a lot of times, go ahead.
That right there is somebody seeing your potential, bro.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that, man. A lot of times, man, people will always be like, oh, well, somebody gave you something, this, that, and the third. Right. But, you know, and people are pretty much, you know, sometimes people will take that as, oh, well, maybe I'm not as, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they'll look down on you because somebody pretty much invested in you. What they pretty much saying is pretty much like, okay, so why aren't they investing in you? What are you not showing, you know what I'm saying, people that's, you know what I'm saying, that can help you out? What are you not showing them? You know what I'm saying? People will just invest in you if they see you doing the work, man. It's just stuff will just come out of nowhere, man. They see you doing the work and be like, yo, I could pretty much do this right here, and I feel safe with doing this right here with this person. They'll do it.
Now, are you married to her at the time, or you?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. At the time, yeah, we got married when I was in prison. 2013, I think. Yeah, 2013. Yeah.
And her father believed enough in you to
absolutely, and that's with me going to prison and everything. Yeah.
Man, shout out, salute to you, my brother.
Absolutely.
Man, damn it, man. Salute to you, my G. All right, so during this time of, you know, you owning the first truck, what was it like? You know, what was it like you trying to, you know, lease on with a company? What did you do to you know, lease on with a company?
Believe it or not, man, like I said, I knew this was coming. So while I'm over the road, I'm doing my 10-hour right now. You use yours to pretty much interview people. You know what I'm saying? I was using my time to pretty much call companies and find out what the percentage was, what the process was. You know what I'm saying? Did I have to buy my own plates? This, that, and the third. So by the time I got the truck, I already had a company. So technically, when I came in on, let's say over that weekend, Monday, I was pretty much at a company called, I think it was called ELE. In Charlotte, ELE Logistics in Charlotte, or something like that right there. Leased on with them. I want to say they was probably hitting me for maybe 20% of the load or something like that. Then I rent the trailer from, you know how that go. So while I'm over there, whatever, right, it was another guy that was there with me or whatever, right? They end up getting their own like authority and this, that, and the third, and was like, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying? The company ELE is charging you 20, we'll do it 15%. I'd have went anyway, you know what I'm saying, because your brother, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going over there with them, man, and I just started pretty much, I mean, making a bunch of money. And it's another thing, man. A lot of people gonna tell you, yo, it ain't no money in trucking, it ain't no money, don't do this, don't do that, this, that, and the third. Man, listen, when I was with the company, I was telling you with Mabe, whatever, right? I was probably making, you know what I'm saying, and don't get me wrong, I ain't no super trucker like y'all guys are, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I need to be at the house on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? So I probably had made the most I probably do is probably like maybe $850, $875 a week when I was with Mabe. When I first got my very first settlement from pretty much getting my truck, I want to say that joint was like $2,800, man. I said, there's no way I can go back after I done looked over this fence and see what's going on over here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people are telling you don't do this. So people they're gonna try to talk you out of whatever you want to do. And I know some people listening on you. I'm purposely talking to you. Like I said, it's gonna be people that's gonna try to talk you out of this thing, man. Go ahead and do it, man.
That's what's up, man. How long have you been a truck driver altogether?
Let me see. It's 2000. I got my license in 2016. It's 2021. So let's say 5 years.
5 years. Yeah, me sit. So right behind me.
Yeah, but like I said, that first year I told you, man, I fluffed. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just, chilled out a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool. You was trying to figure out what you wanted to do. And that's all well and fine, man. That's all well and fine. At least you had your CDL. You could either say, hey, I want to do over the road, or say, hey, I want to do local. It was up to you at that time, man. So while you doing it all together, how long did you spend on the road at a time?
I was never going more than maybe 8 days. Like if I'm not home on that weekend, I'll probably be coming in like that Tuesday or something like that right there. So yeah, I didn't, like I said, I ain't go out there and kill myself over, because there's only so much you can do. Even if I go run the checkup this week right here, the next week is gonna be short. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't beat time. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't do it like that right there. My position was I'm working on my own situation. That way I ain't got to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? With
generational wealth.
Yeah, for the company. Then I could pretty much start multiplying and getting other trucks and stuff like that. And then once I got to that play right there, man, and I knew I was going in that direction, that's when this whole apparel thing started to kind of come out. I was trying to like, okay, cool. What can I do to, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm getting paid every 7 days now, but what can I do now to kind of start getting some of these daily clicks and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold that thought, because we still, with the one truck, it jumped from 1 all the way up to 4, my brother.
Okay,
so
cool.
You got a nice little fleet over there now. Do you have your own authority, or are you just leasing it on to companies and just have somebody to drive it?
I got 3 trucks that's owned with a company where I don't have to pretty much run an authority and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Those are semi trucks. It's with a company called SRZ Transportation. They solid people. They're small. They got a small operation too. I think they probably only have 4 or 5 trucks as well. But they pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much keep me. I don't have to pretty much do anything.
How hard was it for you to get drivers to drive your trucks?
Right now, I'm having a problem. I got a box truck that's, you know what I'm saying, that's sitting still, that I cannot seem to figure that out. Cause like I said, we semi-truck people, you know what I'm saying? So I got this box truck. I'm having a hard time with that right there. As far as the other 2 trucks, I didn't have too much of a hard time, because like I said, my old lady got 2 cousins that was in trucking, you know what I'm saying? It just so happened, you know what I'm saying? I remember being times where, you know what I'm saying, well, I'm pretty much way out of pocket. I mean, I'm like broke, you know what I'm saying? They running all over the roads and stuff like that. And stuff kind of flipped around to the point where we ended up being able to do business together, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to kind of link up with both of them. Now I got a partner that I met actually in prison at Morrison. Matter of fact, my homeboy Stokes 151. And me and him do business together right now. So the one I got sitting is actually a box truck. That's the one I'm having a hard time with. But yeah, I didn't have a hard time with, you know what I'm saying, finding drivers at all. Like I said, of course, people, you know what I'm saying, hopefully these are guys will stick with me for a little while. I won't have to deal with that. But I've heard the stories about, you know what I'm saying, having somebody in your truck, and then 2 weeks later they quit on you, or I mean, God forbid, they leave it all the way in Oklahoma or something like that.
These guys that you got on, they see your vision, man, and that's a good thing. At least, you know, you got somebody that see your vision. Haitian Empress says her bag is packed, sitting by the door and ready to go OTR after training. That's what's up, Haitian. All right, my G. So you there you go. Enough of that. There you go. Apparel, man. Let's bring this joint up right here, man. I mean, this man. I mean, you came, to be honest. You came out of nowhere, bro. You came out of nowhere, man. And here it is, 18Wheeling Apparel. Where did the idea come from, man?
What the idea came from mostly, I was pretty much just trying to, first of all, let's be honest, man. How can I pretty much create a way to pretty much make more money in this same industry that I'm already dealing with? And then just to be honest, man, we as black people, man, we done brought so much swag to this industry and stuff like that, man. But you know what I'm saying? But we wearing Nike, Adidas, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool. And on top of that, I like clothes. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you pretty much gonna see is be something that I would pretty much wear anyway. You know what I'm saying? So all I had to do is pretty much come up with that's a logo technically, because let's be honest, right now if you got Nike, Adidas, 18Wheeling, or Puma. If we all got on sweatsuits, if you cover the logo up, what's the difference? It ain't no difference, you know what I'm saying? So technically, all we doing is pretty much selling, you know what I'm saying, technically a lifestyle, or you know what I'm saying, or it's almost like people get behind it because of this is what we do. Almost the same reason why Polo got big. You know what I'm saying? Polo got big because, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't originally written for, I mean, it wasn't pretty much, I guess, originally designed for people going to nightclubs or people going to a dinner with their old lady or something like that. There was people that was playing a game of polo. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, eventually, you know what I'm saying, people will get blurred eyes about this whole 18-wheeler thing. And now it'll get big and it'll be outside of people that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily just driving a truck. That's why I'm kind of using that whole off-duty thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Off-duty would be kind of like Air to Nike would be off-duty to 18-wheeling.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Let's shout out some of the big names that supported you, man. We got Jay Rich right here.
Yeah, yeah, big support. And she was around when I first started. Hood Estates, let's not forget them too. They do a lot of real estate, but they got a trucking footprint too. There was like when I first started off, and King K. I mean, those are the people that I could definitely remember off the rip when I first started. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, like so I've been around since 2000. I want to say maybe 18, maybe 19. Yeah, probably 19. I'm sorry. Yeah, probably 19 or something like that, or either top of the 2020, man. But like I said, it used to be times, man. A lot of people that I met, I was giving them hoodies over the road when I was out and just wherever I'm at a truck stop. Because like I said, it was to the point the Instagram algorithm and stuff like that. People ain't noticing if you ain't pretty much what they call it, quote unquote, popping. Nobody ain't gonna find you and stuff like that. Exactly. So a lot of people are saying that I just came out of nowhere. No, I've been here just to the point where I went big enough to pretty much for anybody to see me.
You know, a lot, especially for the ladies. This right here is OTR Diva. Shout out to her. She's solid too. Yeah, she's 100 on the show. Right. Let me see a couple of other ladies that's came on the show. I got her coming. I forgot her name. What's her? If I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry. You know, but I got you coming. I am bad with names, bro. I beat a person's name up like Muhammad Ali and shit. Our girl, you love India right there. You know, right. She picked up your apparel, as well as La Badass right here. You know, she picked up your apparel. So yeah, man, you definitely a favorite amongst the lady drivers out here, man. So and Haitian Princess, yes. Haitian Empress.
Absolutely. Yeah, she supported me big. And I want to say she just found us maybe Haitian Prince just found us maybe a week ago, man. Hit me up, was like, yo, I'm having problems with the link. This, that, and the third. I showed her how to work it. Maybe an hour later, you know what I'm saying? She spent money with us and we made sure we shot it to her, you know what I'm saying, ASAP, man. Yeah. She support too.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Again, my brother, shout out to you for, you know, just got, you know, just doing things in your head. Like, I mean, where did the logo, the 18 logo, the pipe and the two tires?
I got it. You asking real good questions, man. Real good questions. Those exactly. So the logo came from, like I said, I'm riding, of course. I wanted to be around trucking and stuff like that. The original logos, and I still got them on my phone. The original logo was I had a semi truck with a trailer on it, but it was turned sideways, so it was facing upward. And I was trying to get some of these artists to create a one out of that right there, but still look like a truck. The wheels with the 18, there was always going to be an 8. That was the easy part. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to create a 1. I hired a guy to kind of try to create that for me. He just kind of, I don't guess he was seeing the vision for it or whatever, right? And then he was like, well, how about we try this right here? Let's just use, you know what I'm saying, the muffler pipe or the smokestack or whatever people are calling it these days, the exhaust,
Right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he pretty much put that on there. And at the while, I was like, I don't really like that. But then I got to thinking, I was like, everybody that see that right there automatically going to associate that with trucking.
Exactly.
So after that right there, yeah, it was a go after that right there. After we started printing them up and we was good. So all we had to do right now, after that, we got the logos and stuff like that, and just start literally just hustling and just following everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, associated with trucking. Of course, you know how stuff go. When an influencer pretty much wear some stuff, most people wear, like I told you, like the biggest influence at the beginning was probably Hood Estates and definitely Jay Rich, man. The girl you said is about to come on right here in the yellow sweatsuit,
yeah,
Kosia or something like that. She
I
hit
know.
me
I Cole K.
Yeah. She listen, it's a funny story. She hit me one time and was like, I think she said something about maybe the price or something like that. And then she ended up hitting me back and was like, well, I see everybody wearing it, so I guess I'll go ahead and get something. And she ended up grabbing that sweatsuit right there. And actually, she bought it on pre-order. I ain't even have them yet. You know what I'm saying? I had she bought it on pre-order. So yeah, she a big supporter as well.
That's what's up. Hey, look at here, man. Look at here. You know, I was an entrepreneur back in the day. I had 2 stores in the Cleveland area. And it's just unfortunate, and I don't like to say it as much, but it's our own people, man, that
absolutely
don't support us. Like, bro, if I got a CD at $16.99, I'm not making no money on that CD. I'm making maybe $2 or $3 a CD.
That's right. That's right.
And by you coming in here saying, "Oh, well, I can go to Best Buy, or at the time, FYI, and get the same CD for less than that," bro, then I guess you're gonna have to go, man.
Right. You know exactly. And the reason people don't realize, the reason why Best Buy or let's just say in the apparel state, Nike or something like that, maybe even to get it that cheap, they buying 100 million of them. You know what I'm saying? We the smaller guy, we can't buy but maybe 50 to 100 of these joints. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why our price got to be at a certain point, and it's got to be enough for us to pretty much re-up and pretty much, you know what I'm saying, buy more products. So again, our profit margin is minimum. And with this whole thing right here, again, I mean, and this is one of my fun projects, man. I do this really for the fun of it. And like I said, don't get me wrong, it's good when somebody ka-ching, that Shopify, stuff like that. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I do it for the fun of it. Like, cause like I said, again, I'm gonna wear this type of stuff anyway. I'm gonna wear this type of stuff anyway. We all gonna be in t-shirts while we driving, sweatshirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm gonna do this anyway.
That's how I feel about YouTube, man. I do this shit for a hobby. I do it because it was never about the money, and it never will be about the money. I do this because I enjoy it. I love listening to stories like this, my G. This, like Haitian Empress said, you came from a felon to financial freedom, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Again, salute to you. And I enjoy having conversations. I enjoy having conversations. You're inspiration to maybe some cats that's coming out of the prison system, man.
I hope so. I definitely hope so. And to be honest, man, that's pretty much that's the move I'm trying to make, man. Like I said, if you caught it earlier, like I said, a lot of the guys that I'm dealing with right now are felons and stuff like that, because I know what it's like when you coming out with that felon. Man, America gonna look at you, even if they like you. And a lot of times, man, before I actually went to prison, I used to doing call center work, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, AT&T phone calls or the American Express phone calls and stuff like that. So a lot of times I'll get to these interviews, man, and people like me. They'll say, "Hey, man, you speak well, this, that, and the third." You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much got the job in the bag. Once that paperwork come back, I'm the scum of the earth. They don't even call me and tell me. You know what I'm saying? So I know what that's like, man. So a lot of times I want to be able to be the one to provide these opportunities, you know what I'm saying, for felons and stuff like that, and people that can't get the opportunity. Now, don't get me wrong. Out of 10 of them, it's probably going to still be 6 or 7 that's going to be knuckleheads and stuff like that right there. But if you weave those out right there, and you can pretty much get, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3 of them, man, every, let's say, 3, 4, 5 months or something like that, man, y'all both could do business together, you know what I'm saying, and both be able to go home and feed your family, man.
That's what's up, man. That is
Yeah.
what's up. Again, when I reached out to you, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, when we first meet, we linked up with each other. Of course, you didn't know me and I didn't know you, but I after seeing Jay Rich and the rest of the ladies rocking your gear, I was interested in your story. And you know, of course, you had to take your time, like, well, hey, I don't know this dude. But
No, it wasn't that. I remember the first time you hit me up. I didn't know you even remembered that, to be honest. It was months ago. I wasn't ready then. I like I said, at least as far as, you know what I'm saying, the apparel, because that's all you knew me for. Like I said, nobody knows anything about, you know what I'm saying, me having Ford trucks and stuff like that. You just found that out today.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I said, I at that time right there, I probably just had those sweatsuits. And again, like I said, I didn't believe in those, like the quality. Like I said, it's a process. You're learning what manufacturers to deal with, this, that, and the third, and how this is going to fit, and if it's going to shrink up when you pretty much wash and stuff like that right there. So that wasn't nothing I was ready to talk about at that time yet. You know what I'm saying? Now we done gained some traction and stuff like that. Now I got some, you know what I'm saying, to offer when you come to this party.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So do you have like, is it all of it like come to your house and then you ship it out, or you just
yeah. We haven't got as big to the point where, you know what I'm saying, we ship into fulfillment centers and stuff like that. Everything that everybody got, me and my old lady pretty much, you know what I'm saying, pretty much packaged it and printed it off the Shopify, printed the labels off, like I said. And we want it that way. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be some people, and some people be able to tell you, they be like, yo, man, I end up getting a free hat with it, or this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, right now we're nowhere near as big to the point where we got to fulfillment centers and stuff like that. And again, we want it that way. That way we can kind of look at the stuff before we send it out to the people.
Right. Have you thought of going to like local shops and setting up in there, or no?
What you mean as far as selling?
Yeah, like, you know, like go to like local clothing shops. Like I'm not sure, you know, down in Florida, but in my area, we got a local shop called the Villa. You know, it's like a little urban store that, you know, that sells, you know, urban clothing and stuff like that. Have you let me make it global. Have you thought about going? I'm sure you're familiar with Iowa 80, right? You familiar with Iowa 80, right?
It's the truck stop, right?
Yeah, the truck stop.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that. Go ahead.
And you know, they got clothing lined in there from like, you know, like Diesel, what is it? Diesel Life, and a couple of.
Well, they had a skeleton or something like that, shifting gears, something like that, right?
Yeah. Have you thought
that ain't for us, brother? You know what I'm saying? That's the reason they ain't there. That's exactly what I was trying to pretty much not make. You know what I'm saying? I was purposely trying to not make those clothes. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought about that idea right there as far as not necessarily going into just a clothing store and selling clothes, because again, we have a niche market. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. We know exactly where our clientele is at. Where's my clientele at right now? If I wanted to go somewhere, if I had to go find my clientele right now, what would they be?
It would be the black people.
No. They would be at a truck stop.
Yes.
Yeah, they will be at a truck stop. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You know what I'm saying? So I did think about, as far as trying to get into the pilots and stuff like that right there. I haven't pretty much been able to get a right contact or something like that right there. But again, I think I would have to pretty much buy a lot more stuff to get it down to maybe pilots, you know what I'm saying, target price. Then on top of that, I didn't want to pretty much have it in Target, because not Target, but, you know, Pilot or Flying J or Loves or Iowa 80, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't want the brand to look I guess cheapen the brand or something, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, stuff that's in truck stops, but you just kind of just throw it on yada, yada, yada. I wanted to still kind of be like something again. I wanted to be something where you feel, you know what I'm saying, yo, it's fly when you're in your truck, but when you get out, you know what I'm saying, you might throw some nice denim with it and some nice hoodies with it and maybe some nice sneakers with it and go out with your old lady or with your friends, something like that. So it's not really truck driver work apparel. I wouldn't say that right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, it's something you want to be flying, and you can see that from the pictures that people are posting. You know what I'm saying? They're not dirty and filthy in it. You know what I'm saying? Most of these women or even these guys, I mean, they putting they Sunday's best with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. They definitely showing up and showing out for you, man. I'll tell you that much, man. This is wild. This is wild. 18Wheeling. Haitian Empress says, what about the truck shows? Have you thought about doing?
I've definitely thought about that. Like I said, I haven't pretty much made a move on that yet, but that's definitely a good idea, because I'm assuming with something like that right there, all I have to do is pretty much just pay for a booth and then just go out there. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's what my target market clientele would be at. And when I first thought about it, again, I didn't have enough apparel and product and stuff like that, enough reach at that time. Now we're getting to that point where, like I said, this summer we're going to have slides out, because these are essential goods for trucking. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just pretty much just raw dog in the shower, but we're going to have slides. We're going to have shorts for the women, a lot of t-shirts. And then I'm going to start getting ahead on jackets and, you know what I'm saying, real fly denim jackets or reflector. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming for this year. You know what I'm saying? So by that time right there, we get ready to make it to the truckers. You said the truck show or something like that. We're going to have something to pretty much offer in everything, whether it be socks to slides to, you know what I'm saying, snapback hats like this one, and to toboggans and hoodies, you know what I'm saying, that reflect. I mean, a little bit of everything.
I don't need a snapback. I need the clothes back, my G. I need the clothes.
You still on one of those? Okay, you still on the fitted?
Yeah, I'm on the fitted, man. I'm 100%, 100% fitted, my G.
Now let me tell you about the fitted hats. Now the fitted hats is good, you know what I'm saying, and I probably would have done that, but think about the difference between a fitted hat and a snapback. Now a fitted hat, for me to let's say I got 10 people with 10 different head sizes. Now I gotta order 10 different size. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I can buy one.
I know why you got the snapback.
Yeah, okay, that's right. You said you was in apparel. You had a store, so you already know why.
Yeah. I know why you got the snapback. You know, because you got, you know, different size for different heads. But you know, right. I'm in a fitted group, and they freaking hate snapbacks. But in your situation, it definitely got. You know,
it makes sense.
It makes plenty of sense. What we talking about? We're talking with 18Wheeling in the house. Welcome to the Lockoutmen podcast show. Make sure you guys hit that like button for tonight's guest. Melissa stepped up in the house. How you doing, Melissa? Hey, before we get on up out of here, man, definitely, I would definitely promote your gear. Like I said, it's sweet. The background is sweet from where you came from, bro.
I appreciate it, brother.
You're an inspiration out here now. You're doing a damn thing. You're showing your kids that, you know, put your mind to it, make it happen. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? I want to jump back right quick. What was the craziest, scariest, or most bizarre moment that you experienced over the road or at a truck stop?
All right. Probably the craziest experience over the road, coming through West Virginia. I think I was in my truck at this time. This is by the time I done bought my own truck. I had a matter of fact, my first truck was a 2007 Mac Vision. It was the mid-roof joint.
How you like that Mac?
Believe it or not, man, a lot of people used to talk trash about a Mac. It was good money for me. Yeah, I had no problems.
Was it a manual or automatic?
It was automatic, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And listen, and before you start all that automatic versus 10-speed type of thing, I already got something for that, man. Listen, they don't pay you guys extra money for shifting those gears, man. Like, they don't pay you extra money for all that just to be able to go down the road and say you ain't driving. If you drive, man, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. I want to do the least amount of work for the same amount of pay, man. They gonna do, you know what I'm saying, all that. I'm not here for the egos. I'm here for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, the scariest thing, like I said, I think I was coming down one of the mountains in West Virginia. I was heavy, of course, man. And that's when I found out my Jake brakes didn't work, man. So those times right there, man. Like, I want to say I ain't been in West Virginia since. Like I said, I haven't driven in a while, but you know what I'm saying? If I do, I don't go to West Virginia at all.
What areas? Well, you said you wanted to be home on the weekend, so pretty much what areas that you covered?
Usually I stayed up and down 95. I usually stayed up and down 95, man, and made all my money right there. Like I said, I stayed in North Carolina, so like I said, I might go to PA, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Was decent lows. I never, you know what I'm saying. If I went to New York, I would be in probably like the Buffalo area, something like that. And then of course, you know what I'm saying, coming south, Savannah, Pooler, Florida, of course. The furthest west I've been was Dallas, and Fort Worth, like I said, but I've only been there maybe twice throughout my whole trucking career. You know what I'm saying? So I was always just kind of up and down 95, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before you got into trucking and everything, man, you finally got into it by yourself. How did you get over your fear of trucking? Like, how did you? I know you was kind of scared driving this bit, 18-wheeling, but how did you get over your fear of it?
Easy. I got over the fear of it by just doing it, man. It was simple to just doing it once. And don't get me wrong, man. When I was in school, like, listen, man, we started with 10 people. We got down to the last 3. Like, and when I say the last 3, those other 7 people just pretty much quit or got put out of school for whatever. It was 3 of us in there, and I was the worst driver out of all 3 of them, and I knew it. You know what I'm saying? My thing was, let me just pretty much figure out a way to get up out of this joint, just pass this joint however I can so I get up out of it. But like I said, the fear came off, you know what I'm saying, when I got with a company and had a trainer, man. A lot of people want to jump strictly from school until they own a truck, which is cool if you feel like you got it, you know what I'm saying? I knew for sure. I used to tell my old lady, I was like, man, I ain't ready for this shit. I mean, like, they didn't give me this license and I don't even supposed to have this. I can't drive, you know what I'm saying? But the fear came off me, like I said. And a lot of times, even that was with backing, man. A lot of times, man, you got it. You just want that other person to say, yeah, you got it. Like, yeah, you got it. You know, so sometimes when I was doing my backing, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much backing and I'm keep stopping, looking over at him. He's like, yo, you got it, man. You straight. Like, sometimes you just need that extra reassurance, you know what I'm saying? Because it is unfamiliar territory.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. 18-wheeling. My G, thank you for stopping by. Melissa, she says she's definitely ordering her some 18-wheeling gear.
Hey, and it'll go out tomorrow. It'll go out tomorrow.
That's what's up. My G, what advice do you have for anyone that's looking to become a truck driver, man?
Stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be becoming a truck driver, a chef, a real estate mogul, whatever it is, just don't quit. It's as simple as that. That's the key to success. Just not quitting. Consistency in anything is going to get a result.
All right. So what would be the advice for anybody that's getting into this into this t-shirt game? Now, I want to rewind that before you answer that, because a lot of people is, hit me up and they like, yo, you want to go in and do some apparel and stuff like that. Yeah. So for a person like me, man, that's thinking like that, how what advice would you give me to start it? Because I'm sure you're not at home iron on the patch.
No, I'm not.
And all like that. You actually have to, look out. I mean, you don't have to give me. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. You don't have to give me the thing. Just give me a little drip.
No. Listen, man. Anything I got, information wise, man. Please, if anybody heard anything on here that they missed, please DM me. I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people on here selling all this information, this, that, and the third. Man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, as far as with your question or whatever, first I would find out what you're trying to do. Are you pretty much trying to be a t-shirt brand, or are you trying to be an apparel brand? Now, a t-shirt brand is pretty much like all I'm doing, just screen print t-shirts. I'm not really caring about embroidery, this, that, and third. I'm just doing pretty much screen and press or something like that right there. Now, you could do something like that possibly local. You wouldn't have to pretty much outsource that overseas or nothing like that right there. You might be able to get t-shirts probably you're up north or something like that. You do all that in the United States. You probably get t-shirts up north for maybe $2 or something like that.
Yeah, I used to get t-shirts off, man. The t-shirt game back in the late 90s. Woo!
Exactly.
I used to go to New York, and I used to go to New York and just buy in bulk.
Exactly.
Like at that time, it was like you said, at that time it was like $2 a t-shirt.
That's right. And after you screen print them, exactly. After you screen print them, you know what I'm saying? you probably still under $5 right now. And these days, man, people selling t-shirts for $25, $35. You know what I'm saying? And these are screen print t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like t-shirts is still $1 billion business. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Now, if you're trying to get into joggers and sweatpants and hoodies and jackets and stuff like that, right there, I would advise over outsourcing it, because like I said, the price is going to be a lot cheaper, but you're going to go through a lot of manufacturers, because like I said, now you're trying to pretty much come up with the correct sizing for everything right there. That's one thing. Like I said, that was a hurdle. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I still have more than one manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? Some people might get it right at times, or it might be a little yada yada yada. So like I said, we're still building, but at the same time, I'm a new brand that's pretty much going through those type of I wouldn't say problems, but those type of situations as far as building. Nike's still doing it. You can pull out. My son probably got 4 pair of joggers in there right now. I pull out where it's made at. Each one of them gonna say a different country. You know what I'm saying? One may say Pakistan, one say China, this, that, and the third. So obviously they got different, you know what I'm saying, manufacturers as well. You know what I'm saying? They're a big brand like Nike. So it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna spend some money, you're gonna lose some too. Like on those, I told you, those very, very first hoodies, before y'all pretty much even knew I was even out there, man. I probably sold a couple of them. And then after that, man, you might catch me at a Dollar General or something like that. And those right there, those are the ones. At a Dollar General or something like that, man. And I was just giving them joints out, just pretty much saying, follow me on Instagram.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, this is shout out your Instagram. Definitely shout it out, bro.
Yeah. It's 18Wheeling. It's E18hteenwheeln. Once you type in the E18, I'm gonna pretty much come up. You'll see the logo.
And this is hold on right quick. Hold on. And this is the website right here where they can order.
Yeah, that link right up under those trucks in the bio.
All right. Well, can they still order? Do they have to order off the website, or can they?
Yeah. You have to order off the website. Yeah, so we ain't doing the cash app thing and this, that, and the third. Yeah, you have to order off the website.
Okay. That's what's up. Man. 18Wheeling, everybody. Definitely show this man some love. 18wheeling.com. Again, with doing it like this, the people will pay for it, and then it will be made to their specifications. I take
no, the way I'm doing it is I have inventory on hand. So by the time you order from me, like I said, right now, you know what I'm saying, we got a 4th bedroom that's, you know what I'm saying, got all the sizings and everything. Like I said, if we wouldn't lose signal, I'll take you in there. You know what I'm saying? All the sizings and all that kind of stuff is already there. Now, when it might be some products that I might get, you know what I'm saying, because usually what I do is I order a sample first. I order some just to get a sample. I get my design done up, this, that, and the third. I'm still waiting on those NASA hoodies too, by the way. If anybody still waiting on those, I am too. But I'll get a sample done up or whatever, right? And it'll come to me, and then I may post it or something like that. And then if I get enough buzz behind it or something like that, I might open it up for pre-orders. And that way, you know what I'm saying, you'll guarantee get a spot. Those mustard yellow joints that I got right there with the big Chanel print, and then with the jogger pants with the embroidery on the thigh and everything right there. I opened those up for
Is it on is it on your Instagram?
Yeah, that's the one. What's her name? Coco C or something like that's wearing.
Well, right here. Wait. Here we go. Right here, right?
Yeah. Those right there. I got those. I put those on pre-order. Like I said, I got the one sample in, tried it on, make sure everything fit, make sure everything was to my liking, and then I pretty much put it up on online. Told everybody it was a pre-order, and people went over there and started buying them. By the time they came, I probably only had maybe 3 or 4 of them left, and then I just had to just re-up and just get some more. But man, yeah, it took about maybe 3 weeks to a month, you know what I'm saying, on pre-order. But usually when you order something from me or something like that right there, I usually don't do the pre-order too much, because like I remember when I order stuff, I'm impatient. I won't mind as soon as I can get it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, everything you pretty much can go order right now. If anybody order anything tonight, you know what I'm saying, it'll go out, you know what I'm saying, it'll go out in the morning. Matter of fact, once we get off here, give me about, as soon as we hang up here, give me probably about maybe 15 minutes. I'm gonna put up another link. Is the truck is gonna be Trucker. That's gonna be the link, and we'll put it at 30%. We'll put it at 30%. We'll put it at 30%. That's gonna be the promo code.
Okay, I appreciate that, bro. I'll just send a link over to me.
I will.
Then once this is processed, I'll definitely put it in the description. And,
I'll leave. Matter of fact, I'll leave it there until Monday. You know, that way, you know what I'm saying, for the holiday, if anybody want to buy the pink joggers, you know what I'm saying, for the old lady, or even for themselves, or even a red joint. But as soon as you hang up, so we won't just get disconnected. Like I said, I'll put the link up with this, that, and the third. And like I said, you just put trucker at the end of the right before you check out, and it'd be 30% off.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Well, hey, my bro, thank you for coming on, man. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. Much success in both of your endeavors. You know,
I appreciate it.
Actually, in all your endeavors, you still got the rental property, right?
No. I mean, when we dumped that, so we pretty much get into this trucking thing. But like I said, we coming back for that. We coming back for the real estate. We coming back for it, man. We coming back for that.
That's
like so we definitely coming back. Like I said, we got a lot more projects on the way as well outside of this right here. But you would never see them. Like I said, this thing right here just for just for the apparel, man.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here. Hang tight so I can go ahead and end the episode, man. And again. Okay. Thank you. You're a definite inspiration to.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
All right, hang tight, my bro.
All
right, everybody. That is gonna do it. Man, come on now. You guys show me some love, and I show you love back. That's how I do it. That's how I do it over here. And that is what's up, man. That is what's up. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Tonight is what? Thursday? Damn, Thursday already. Thursday the 11th. You guys have a blessed night. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit that bell and that all button. That all button lets them know that you want to mess with me. And then, again, just hit that like button when you come into the building. I appreciate you guys being here. We will come back again with another one. I don't know who's going to be here tomorrow. I'm not even sure if I'm coming on tomorrow. But if I do, I will come on for you guys. Y'all take it easy, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Cause baby, once I'm gone, I ain't coming back. You gon' have to settle with another man. But when you realize, don't be running back. Ain't no sunshine when I'm gone.